Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of Burton Ballers. And in today's second video of the day, I'm going to be doing a transfer daily, something I haven't done since the beginning of the January transfer window. And I'll be talking all things Haaland. So welcome back guys to my second video of the day. We're 18 days in on the transfer window, and obviously due to my illness I haven't been able to discuss any of the transfer talk that's been going on. Good luck to Mori. I'm hearing that Tomori's obviously on the brink of joining AC Milan on loan with an option to buy. The option to buy has been inserted in there. It doesn't mean that he's definitely going to go. So the talk is that Milan probably won't even take up that option, but so to give him a bit more experience, it'll be interesting to see how he gets on over in Milan. But the main topic today is about Haaland, Erling Haaland, the Norwegian sensation who is setting the Bundesliga alight at the moment. And the talk is it comes in from the Athletic paper, is that Chelsea are looking to steal a march on all our other rivals by trying to go for him at the end of the season. He's got a clause in his current contract which allows him to go for just 66 million at the end of 2022. So the likes of your Liverpools, your Man Uniteds, Man Cities are waiting until then to make their move. But Chelsea feel that now will be the opportunity to get him and stop a bidding war. Not a bidding war, but he'll have a choice of who to choose if they can meet that clause. So Chelsea thinking, if we can get coming now and go in with a big offer, then we'll just blow the other clubs out of the water, because he's someone who Chelsea really want apparently. He's somebody who admires Frank Lampard. He's been on record as saying that he likes Frank Lampard and he wants to play in the Premier League. So all the dots are joining up nicely. But there is one dot which has fallen out of place, and that's in the form of his agent, Mia Raiola. We've had form with Raiola in the past, notably when we wanted to get Lukaku, and it was all the agent fees that he wanted, and he made it a difficult transfer for Chelsea to do, because of the fact that Chelsea didn't want to play ball with the amount of money that he wanted in agents fees, etc. And there's no love lost between the Chelsea and Raiola. The agents that Chelsea tend to do business with more are your Pini Zahavis, your Jericho, and those kind of guys, Kai Jericho. So these are the ones who Roman Abramovich has got a good relationship with. So we'll have to try and iron out those relationships with Mia Raiola before we can even think about making a move for Haaland. For those who don't know a lot about Haaland, his dad, he's got a famous dad, Alfie Inge Haaland, and he used to play in the Premier League. For those my age, old enough to remember him, he was like a kind of hard man midfielder who had a bit of form with Roy Keane. I think he did a really bad tackle on Roy Keane. Roy Keane got his revenge on him. He waited 4 years later. If you want to hear more about that story, interesting story it is, just Google Keane Haaland into any Google search, and you'll be able to get the backdrop of that story. So it's an interesting read for all those historians, the ones who are interested in old football stories. This guy Haaland is only 20. He's only 20 years old, and he seems like he's been around forever. He started off. He was born in Leeds, in fact, where his dad was playing, and he played for Bayern in Norway. He went back to Norway. He played 16 times for them. I think he was only about 16 at the time. Didn't score any goals, and he moved on to Molde, where he scored 14 in 39, which is not bad for somebody, 16, 17. Then from there he went on to Red Bull, where he scored more than a goal a game. He scored 17 goals in 16 appearances for Red Bull, which attracted the interest of some of the big clubs. And Dortmund were the club who always like to take a chance on younger players. They saw this as an opportunity, and he's rewarded them. Even he scored 25 in 26 for them. So yeah, this guy's a beast. He's a goal scorer. He knows where the back of the net is. No nonsense. He's got so much power in his shot. If anyone has seen some of the goals that he scores, it's just like no backdrop. He's a big guy, 6'4", powerful. And as I said, he's got a shot like a rocket. And he's got great accuracy. And he's got confidence, which I like to see. He's got a lot of confidence in his ability. If he was ever to come to Chelsea as well, He'll be really entertaining when he gives post-match interviews, because if anyone hasn't seen one of his post-match interviews, go and have a look at them. They are gold. And but is he going to come? Do I believe that he's going to join Chelsea? For me, it's a hard one at the moment. Although, as I said, we've got the funds to pull it off. We've got the funds. We want to get it done. But there's going to be a lot of competition around, and a lot will depend on us making top four as well. Because he's a guy. Although he's still young, he's there to. He's not there to hang around. He's there to try and compete for the Ballon d'Or as soon as possible. And so Chelsea without top four, I'll say it's a definite no-no for the moment. We're the only ones who can pull it off with the funds, because although we spent over 200 million last season, we still came back with a profit of 35 million in our accounting. And UEFA, because of these COVID, they've relaxed some of the financial fair play rules. So Chelsea can see this as an opportunity to strike while the iron's hot. So they're looking. That's why they're looking at trying to pull off this deal now. Is he the right fit for Chelsea as well? I'm not getting carried away anymore with strikers, because every time we're linked with a top striker and he comes to Chelsea, he just flops. Timo Werner, the latest, although I'm still giving the guy time. He's from what all I can see of Haaland, he looks like he's like going to be one of these generational talent guys. But the leagues that he's been doing it, he's done it in the Austrian league, the Norwegian league. The Bundesliga is easy to score goals, as we saw with Werner. You get lots of chances in that league, so you're always going to get the opportunities to score goals in that league. The Premier League is a different gravy. It's a whole lot harder to score goals in this league. But one thing I would say about him, having watched him a few times, is that he can operate in tight spaces as well. And he's got the physique. At 6'4", he's got the physique. He's strong in the air as well. So I think he's got everything in his locker to succeed in the Premier League. What does it do for the future, maybe of a Tammy Abraham, who's still young, who's vying for that position as well? How does it work with our positions? Because some of the articles that I was reading today were saying that Werner can play off him, because Werner has always played off a big man throughout his career. So Werner will play off him, but then that leaves question marks to how does Havertz fit into all of this? How does Ziyech fit into all this? Ziyech maybe, but how does Havertz fit in if we're going to be playing Werner off Haaland? So yeah, there's a lot of questions. But if he's available and Chelsea can get him, then it's a no-brainer for me. We have to get him. This guy, he'll score goals for fun in any league, I think. So for me, it's a thumbs up if we can get him. But it's going to be a difficult one to pull off. And at the moment, I'm going to put this one still in the room and in the bucket. I'm not going to get excited about us putting it off. But when Havertz was first linked with us again, no one thought that was possible. We pulled that one off. We pulled off the Werner one and Ziyech one. So we are getting serious now in the transfer market. We're not there to mess about anymore. We're there to take part and compete. And that shows the ambition of the club as well, that they're not resting on their laurels. They want to get back to the top. So it's great that the club has shown ambition in the transfer market. So there you go. Your turn now. Give us your thoughts and opinions on this transfer rumour. Are you happy? Do you want him? Do you think he's a good fit for the Premier League? Or do you think he's going to stunt the development of some of our other players, such as Abraham? Let us know what you think on this one. And don't forget, as always, guys, to keep supporting the channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, turning on post notifications so you'll be notified every time we make a new video, and share the video and the content that we produce. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Getting stronger and I'm getting there, and I'll be back fully fit soon. Okay, bye bye.